Hello, that's always an abrupt end to the music, but starting off, I want to play two games today, maybe more. I'm actually got the Steam Deck set up, and how you all doing today? How you enjoying the direct? Hello, Antonio, with your great art and great, you know, feedback for the new Game Explain logo. Thank you. Uh, But yeah, sorry for the late start. I had wanted to finish that art goal this morning of drawing the nervous trucks. But yeah, so Upstream is a game about salmon spawning. And I saw that on a Rami Ismail thread. Uh, Basically where everyone can post their work to build up some positivity. And I was intrigued because I had an idea that salmon would make a great roguelike because they swim downstream, they grow up, they come back, they spawn, and they die. So I bought it. It's only like a $9 game, and I want to see what it's like. I actually know very, very little about it other than some screenshots where there's kind of like tough jumps. Kind of more of a platformer salmon game. So I'll see if it's different than my idea. Yeah, and I've turned the volume down to about minus 30 decibels. So here on my screen, they both look kind of dark. I'll turn it off and turn it on, see what happens. Whoop. Yeah, we'll just get started in the game. It's something I do remember having that problem earlier. Like I don't have any OBS filters. It could just be Steam Deck and Elgato doesn't play nice, unfortunately. The colors of my two monitors are totally different, but this is more, it's not a super bright game. So,
but how do they know exactly where to return to? The smell of their home streams and the surrounding waters is imprinted in their memory. However, smell alone is not enough. Salmon also use the magnetic field of the earth itself.
okay, we got a bit of,
To guide their way home.
we got the National
Navigation
Geographic
is only one of
narration
the
almost.
challenges they face.
So in this game, it's not like Mooncat or Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, but I can only use the left button to do that and the B button to go around. So it's a 2-button game, which is kind of interesting coming off Mooncat. Kind of a good feeling of momentum there. It's like, is this salmon eating or is it collecting eggs? Because obviously they lay the eggs. They could be eating other eggs.
This salmon, sturdy, stalwart, brave. She is deep in the ocean, and the time has come for her to find her way home. We join her for the end of her journey. It is essential that she succeed in order to bring life to the next generation.
If only they got
Normally,
Sigourney
salmon
Weaver
make
for
their
this.
journey in large groups, but she is alone. The odds are against her. Salmon do not
That's a
tend to
pretty good
last
jump.
long without a run. But she is sturdy and stalwart and brave.
Follow the bait trail. Yeah, that's a good way to think of it, a bait trail. Like, I think real salmon don't actually... I don't think they actually eat while they're spawning. Like, well, that can't be true because some of them... No, they wouldn't bite a fishing hook if that was the case. But they do basically wear out their bodies. I kind of wish there was a little bit more splash while landing. Oh, there's a whale in the background. I think this game, I missed it, but in the initial intro, when I was testing, they say it's 2 buttons because it's very hard to be a salmon and spawn. Yeah, we're gonna go the easy way here. So if there's a third game, I'm tempted to play the Super Relaxing Spilled, which came out that I had kickstarted. Well, I have shown that before. Or just more of Star of Providence or UFO 50. Hunters Inc. after this is a game that someone in one of the indie groups I'm in, they're making, and it's actually a game that'll probably be successful. Oh, this is a tricky jump. Oh, made it. I like how this is kind of like a cavern. It's different than what I would think of for a river, but it helps it make sense. Like there are different salmon have different. I forget if they call it a walkway, but they have these little like around dams, these man-made paths for them. Yeah, a strawberry. That does look like a strawberry. That's a good good eye, Antonio. Why not just use what Celeste does? Oh, this is tricky. Make it. Yes. Oh, I don't want. No, no, no. It's like getting over it with Bennett Foddy there. You can get a decent speed going. Oh yeah, you can get it there. That's neat. Let's try. This might be more of an expert. Or not, somebody more used controls. I'm now thinking like, would Mooncat be much easier with 2 buttons if it was hooked up to the Donkey Kong Jungle Beat bongos? Like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, I was playing it around Christmas. It's way more intuitive with the bongos than what it seems. Like I never played the Wii version of it. But on GameCube, yeah, it makes sense. No. That's pretty good. One downside of the 2D art is harder to have like the physics flopping around aspect to it. Oh, don't. I'd like to get to the next narration at least. Oh, I could probably jump over this way. That might be safer than trying that, but nope, not again. Not again. Oh!
Things will start to get tough. She must now make her way inland.
I bet you can.
A multitude of challenges and discoveries await in the journey ahead.
Yeah, having the voice like that is similar to Bennett Foddy's Getting Over It, where it's like detailing the pain of the journey. It's a good idea. Oh. Okay. Much easier. Yeah, smart jumping. Thank you. It's all about like building momentum. There's another strawberry. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Is that right back to the start? Oh. There's a little water meter in the bottom. Yeah, this is... I know, it's like Bennett Potty's getting over it, but it's a salmon. That game is far harder, though. Yeah, I'll put like a 15-20 minute time limit on this. Although I feel like I'm getting quicker at it. It'll take a bit longer to get used to. Whoa. This is like type of game where the true emotion of not making it can come through. Oh, I wish you could kind of like hop and bring yourself over. Maybe if I was pressing one button only, I could do that. Anyway, yes, late start today for anyone watching this later because I did want to finish that drawing goal this week. So I'm not sure. I might stream in later, but I'll probably be just wait for a good day later in the week. Although I'll have to be careful. I think thinking about it, there is Switch 2 coming out fairly soon now, so I don't know if I don't think I want to compete with Switch 2. Nope. Oh. It is a lot easier to get vertical momentum than horizontal. So that's kind of where just continuing to go through it pays off. I like how you can see the little pupil on the salmon instead of just like a pure black eye. Like salmon, when they're actually pretty large. Like when I go fishing, like you can kind of see their eyes and stuff on like trout and oh, there we go. And yeah, they're not something like getting the hook out. I'm kind of actually worried about the salmon biting me or getting cut by its teeth. Oh, okay. Oh man, that's like a secret to jump all the way up there. Okay, this is where this is where I ran into the problem last time. I don't think I have enough momentum coming back to jump up there, but let's try. Oh, that's a tricky gap. Oh man. I feel like if you're really good, you can just make it up here. Oh, that other one on the right, I bet you can fall back down that way later. So that's maybe where that strawberry... No, probably not where the strawberry comes in, but... Could be another brutal return. This game is harder than I thought it would be. I didn't expect the Bennett Foddy getting over it aspect, but it's a good hook. Speaking of Bennett Foddy, though, he's working on Baby Steps with Gabe Kuzillo, who did Ape Out. And that one is going to be coming out this year. Probably another extremely challenging walking simulator. Because your character basically is similar to a baby, but a grown man and can't walk. That one I had guessed right away that Bennett Foddy was working on it when I saw how hard it was to move the character, because it looked like his old game Quap, where it's like a walking simulator and like QWOP all move different limbs. And I've still been working on the Playdate game by him, Zipper, while I'm on the train. It's getting pretty far the other day. It's hard, surprisingly, even though you can use the crank to see where the other enemies will make it to. Didn't make it. Didn't make it. Live, salmon. Live. Yes. Let's see, maybe another 5 minutes. Hopefully I make it further. Having a hard game like this, I wonder how long it is, because that's sort of one benefit of NES. Oh no. NES era type games. You die and you have to replay them. Oh yeah, I did get, what did I get? I got Gimmick 2, speaking of NES type games, and a couple other indie games recently in the Steam sale. I could play Gimmick 2 for a bit, see how that is. Actually play a game in my Steam library instead of just let it sit there. There could be a timer in this game where the salmon, nope, no, oh, that worked. Salmon kind of like slowly deteriorates or runs out of energy and kind of rots away. Usually that you see salmon like that after they spawn, they're basically like zombies. They're like, I've done what I had to do in life. I'm retired now. It's asking for too much, but I almost wish there were like a trick mechanic. It's like 1080 while doing these jumps. Doesn't make any sense in the context of a salmon being narrated, but would be a funny like sound effect achievement. Could be one there. The music is no. The music's very relaxing, at least. I don't feel tense from the music like bosses. Not good, not good. Okay. I'll give it one more try, because that'll be about at least 15 minutes. Obviously, I'm going to have to practice a bit here. And like Mooncat, that took me 2 or 3 tries to get moving around decently in that game. But I did love how unique an experience that was. This one, maybe it's being more intuitive with just 2 buttons. Maybe it's less like relearning how to play games. So I feel like I don't feel the same type of frustration, but I do feel like I should be more easily getting to where I wanted to go. maybe you can collect salmons can help you double or triple jump. Yeah, like there are 5 different types of salmon, at least in BC. So you could be a different salmon that has different attributes. Like a chum would be like a tank salmon, for instance. But I don't know what a sockeye would be other than tasty. Oh, oh. Wow, maybe. I know, that's close to the strawberry. That would be nice to get. But let's see. I'd like to get a little bit further. Classic, one more try. But I'm better at not doing that these days. Very close. You're just... I've tried to turn off the pun part of my brain sometimes because I would just think of everything as a pun. It's like, can I challenge myself to do differently? But no, Antonio, I'm very, very impressed by your puns. Yeah, you can't do that. It took a long time. Okay. Yeah, you challenge yourself up with new ones. Yeah, you and retro comparisons, both excellent puns. Like, he has some extremely ridiculous puns. Okay. Oh, if keeping the momentum from there and just not thinking about it, that's almost the better way to go. See, that bottom piece, the angle kind of helps guide me. This one, it's like if I keep going right, nope, 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 nope. Yeah, wordplay is fun. It's like a clever game. I have to be careful during discussion because sometimes I just would start thinking of puns instead of listening to the person. So and then it's like you want to interject with the pun instead of like letting them finish. Oh man. Whoa, there we go. It's kind of an easier part. Let's see how short. Oh, a seagull. So I don't think salmon actually go for seagulls. They will eat their dead carcass for sure, but normally eagles do that. Let's see how this seagull acts. Yeah, he was a scaredy cat.
Salmon has arrived at a beach where she
No!
finds the mouth of the river.
No!
A long trek upstream awaits her. Despite the grueling path ahead, her perseverance is instinctive.
Oh my god.
Closer to home.
I think in this game, well, the yard 2 buttons, they could have made it so just anything on the D-pad is 1 button. Anything on the 4 right side buttons is 1 button. God. Okay, let's see if I can make it back up there without falling down. I'm glad I didn't fall down all the way to the bottom. Okay, well. I think I'm going to keep it at that for now because I do want to check out a couple other games, but I spoke too soon. Yeah. Well, this has been Upstream. It's out now. It just came out. There is a demo. It's on Steam. And yeah, I'll go to the main menu show. Kind of addictive. I would easily keep trying to jump upstream. But I want to try a few other games and not keep too long today. Hopefully you can get in that jog and stuff. Okay, so the other, which hopefully runs decently. Super Fantasy Kingdom. I don't even remember getting that. Okay, we're going to look for Hunters Inc. So yeah, I did the quick 3-minute test to make sure it runs, but we'll see what it's like when there's actually gameplay. And use a controller. Okay, so ideally you'd want to play with other people. Playing by myself is super hard. I wonder, probably I can't just, oh, there's other people playing. Sure, I'll just join somebody. We'll see what happens, because obviously playing with single player, super tough. I like co-op games. The motion blur is strong in this game. I can't, let's see. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's got wall jumps like Titanfall. Well, I appear as a guest in one of the Countdown to Switch 2 videos. Well, hopefully one of the end ones here. Hopefully we're going to do a recording in about 7 hours. The problem was whenever Andre schedules one of them, it's normally while I'm asleep. So it's kind of hard to plan. If it was scheduled a bit earlier, it'd be easier. So that's just the way it goes. But no indie one, unfortunately. I am thinking of just doing like a video to practice for upcoming indie games I'm looking forward to on here. But I'll see. And yeah, I missed the direct going out to a game event that I'd already bought a ticket for. This is, I feel like I missed something. Oh, that almost did it. Let's take a quick look back here and see if we can just jump up in this area. I wonder if I can jump, like vault up. Yeah, I can kind of do that. So maybe I can just pick myself up. We did it, even though I did nothing. You imagine it's going to be a handful of exclusive indie games? That's interesting to think about, because that whole like ecosystem of Switch that still third parties are doing it all just has to depend, will it run or not? If it won't, hey, that's cool. That's what I needed before, super jump. If the game's like on Xbox and PlayStation and Steam, it won't run on Switch 1, that's what I'm thinking we'll see it on Switch 2. Like, even though it'd be cool to be exclusive for a bit, like a 2D pixel art game, I couldn't see that only be, like I couldn't see, like let's say Silk Song, okay? I couldn't see that being just like, it's Switch 2 only. Even though it'd be a good way to work out any bugs. That is not in my top list. I was thinking I should probably just try to get through Hollow Knight 1. I only played it for a few hours, so. Press G. Art. Yeah, one of my friends got stuck on a boss and he gave up. He's like, I know what it's going to take to get through this. I just give up. Okay, L bumpers throw bombs. Let's see if we can pick a different class. I I'm pressing A here. I'm so tired of the flipped buttons and everything. Will the dream happen? A new F-Zero game from the Fast RMX team? That's a good question. Have they done anything recently? I think it's Shinin. Like, that'd be interesting. That'd be cool if they were there for launch. Like, I'm trying to think, did they have that tourist game that was kind of like voxels? Okay, this is still early, so no cooking yet, but they got a lot of things planned for later. Oh no. A big bomb. It's weird how right bumper invites friends. Yeah. Fast RMX resonated with you more than the tourist game. I can see that. Like, I think a racing game is more pure, so yeah, definitely possible. Are these two people in here that don't know what they're doing? I feel like I need the mouse. Oh, they worked on the punch-in. That's it. Thank you. Yeah, that was fairly recent. But not a huge game. They could be doing other ones. Oh, I can't actually select there. With only a controller. Maybe if I just use the touchscreen on the Steam Deck. You know what? I want to... From Penguin Punch to Falcon Punch. Yes. Okay, I'm pressing A here. Let's dive in again to one more match. And I'll try one bay just by myself too. Still alpha. Still an alpha demo very early, so. Would be nice to fight some enemies. Yeah, closed alpha. Okay, let's just start. You know, this is gonna be difficult. I wonder, that could be fun, this elevator, if it just dropped down super quickly. Okay. All this fruit was eaten before when I joined the match. Let's see what... I wonder what sprint is. Oh no.
Get off me, you major dick. I said danger.
Okay, maybe fruit eating isn't in yet. If they had a slide there, that'd be cool. See, there's a help and controls on the top left. but I can't get to it with, oh no, maybe I can. Is there a map? I don't know if there's a map yet.
We must keep going.
It's probably like using it with controller isn't the best. The team that made this game had another game not too long ago too. Oh no. Are these aggressive or friendly pigs? They seem to have money on them. It's getting violent. This is really fish in a barrel to get me practicing. It's not goat herding, at least. Yeah, piggy banks, exactly. That's the pun. Sometimes wish stuff like that you just auto pick up, but probably later on it's almost too much. You don't want to get everything. Or it gives other players you're with a chance to pick up the items. The super jump reminds me of Crackdown a bit.
What is the biggest and the strongest?
It's a bomb bush. Ooh. Dinosaur, this game's already 20% better. No. Can he jump?
Crush their brains in.
Oh, is this the map? Is this the map we were asking about? Yeah. They should be throwing bombs so they can be dynamite. Dynamite's a game. I think that was a PopCap game. Dynamite's an actual game. Okay, I guess we want to go for that red area. Not the clearest, but we'll see. We'll see if it pans out. This seems really bad. I don't know if I want to jump in this. Yep, definitely. What? Is it hurting me? Yeah, it's doing. Yeah, it's bad.
Strong.
I had to see if my gut instinct was right. I want to eat this for health, but
It ain't easy being green.
doesn't seem like it can just yet. Oh, there we go. Okay. Blood trails. That's always a neat mechanic in games. Like there was one, whoa, recently that had footsteps and enemies could follow your footsteps. That was pretty neat.
Sword.
Oh, that's violent. That's a lot of blood. The mature audience on Steam will like it.
No one's big and meaner than me.
The voice reminds me a little bit of Deep Rock Galactic and the miners talking to themselves. This is where the map would be nice. Whoa, was that movement? There it is.
Rush and kill.
I wonder if you have weapons you can throw later.
Be green.
Yep. Jeez. I thought his head came off there. Just snapped back. Okay, so these bones maybe we can use later to find more of them. Okay, those looked like exploding barrels. Oh, there's a crate. All right.
I'm the leader 'cause I'm the toughest.
I probably only have 5 slots. I can't bring anything more. On the topic of a new 3D Mario, do you think Nintendo will make an explorable world like Breath of the Wild and TOTK but for Mario? All signs kind of point to that. Like having a seamless world and not having levels. But we'll see. Like that's basically only on Bowser's Fury. It could have been a test. Maybe in the end it's
We must keep going.
tougher to do that than what it seems. It'd be really cool. Like imagine, like there's no overworld map. You just make your way across the world. I wonder, like, could the environments just be bigger? Could they change over time? Could you have vehicles to drive from each? Like, imagine if you're in a cart driving around the city. It's something to make Mario quicker, like not a Goomba shoe, but you know, some cool platform. Like they've had a long time working it. We'll see what they come up with. What's the unique hook about it? That's kind of cool. Dash. I think I'm out of stamina doing that though. Oh no. This is where the other person helps when there's 3 of these. The motion blur is a little like Perfect Dark when you get hurt. We did it! Like, what would be neat with the new Mario if it was Mario and Donkey Kong, and like, if you had to swap between them, or even if Donkey Kong was against him, and it's like one of those games you play as the antagonist and as Mario. I guess it's not necessary because it's always different abilities, but I'm curious to see if they go that route. If that's why they were talking about a Donkey Kong game for so long.
No one's big and meaner than me.
Or did it just get mixed up with other Donkey Kongs? That rumor. No, considering Zelda be a ways off, the Mario is like the most important one.
Orcs is meant for fighting and winning.
It's like this. It's so funny thinking about a Mario though. Like, Cappy came out of nowhere. Mario Galaxy kind of came out of nowhere. Like, what weird turn will they do next? They had one entirely based about, it's not true Mario, but like Yoshi and just taking care of baby Mario. It's like, could you be playing as Peach again? Like, more so than in Showtime. Like, just have Peach as like Mario and Peach. That those two together alternating, that could be really different gameplay. Yeah, that'd be neat actually. More so than Donkey Kong if they had Peach in it and the big role. I wonder if they'll add some flash to this later, because like, I love the build up of waiting there in Deep Rock Galactic while enemies keep charging. Like, you're basically being hunted down, kind of like in Wario or Pizza Tower when you reach the end, but then you have to run back. How frantic it is. That'd be something neat for this game. Let's see if we can do the character. Oh, going up and selecting there. Confirm and close. I thought it was just confirm under each of them and Shaman wasn't pickable.
It's time for war!
He's definitely quicker, the scout. Okay, so you said we spent some time in the dragon battle area. I wonder if they'll explore that setting more. So you mean that super realistic dragon in Odyssey? That's almost like scary, like if more realistic scary enemies. They can kind of go anywhere, can't they? Yeah. I think they'll keep it cartoony. Maybe they'll have a couple like that later on, but I can't see them doing too much like that. It's interesting though, like it makes Mario more frightening. Like maybe you climb up some mountain and there's like some giant creepy dragon at the top. Okay, well this is nice getting the hang of this now. That's a cool fire effect. Chunky pixels. Bet you can do some cooking there. I love the jump. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out the map for another one. A tumbleweed. Tumbleweed. Another dinosaurs and now this. Yeah, this game slowly slowly getting it's getting better and better. So drop is that. I feel like the throw button should just let you throw it. Come back, tumbleweed. Come back. Okay. Like they're not selectable. Oh. Kind of weird toggling icons. Oh, there we go. That was either one of the L buttons. That went pretty far. You could pick up an enemy and chuck him. No. And for Mario, I wonder, like, could it have some sort of co-op in it again, or would it be single player? And if you had co-op, do people want 4-player co-op, or would they be happy with 2? Because I think it is hard to get more than 2 people. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately I can't select more missions. Maybe I can join someone that's playing a different map. I think this game would be a lot better with a keyboard and mouse, but then it wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to run it off my laptop. No, that I like the physics in that and the motion blur, like the sense of movement. I can see a lot of potential for it to actually do well on Steam. I think I'll play that more later with a keyboard and mouse so I get the controls right. I think I'm not giving it the best look. Let's see what else we have here. So, but you think Donkey Kong being in the 3D Mario would be the big surprise? Yeah, who knows? Maybe they have more different characters. Maybe it's like Mario 2, even though that's Doki Doki Panic and they have a few of them. I missed my recent view. I want to check it just if on my own PC Steam and see. Okay. I want to see Gimmick for a bit. Not hunt Gimmick, but just Gimmick. Here we go. I think I bought the original Gimmick on Switch. And it's tough. Oh no, I have to install it. I think my stream won't be ruined, but I also said that last week while we're compiling Harpoon, and it crashed. So Gimmick is, of course, not of course, but it was a sort of a Sunsoft hidden gem made in the 90s on Famicom or NES, and so they've actually kind of come back recently. And there's Hebra K again, and Gimmick. I think Hebra K is probably one that resonates with me more, that I like, but we'll try this. I have to play it way more though to get used to. You'll see there's like a different star mechanic in this that's tricky. I guess with Mario and Donkey Kong, like if you were controlling both of them at the same time, that'd be interesting. Oh, besides Spilled coming out this week, there was a breakout game made by Choice Provisions, the people behind the Bit Trip series. Seeing that name, Bitwave, reminded me of it. That one's $20, so I'm going to wait to play Breakout. This is very much like a dream-like sequence in a lot of Famicom era games. Thinking of Little Nemo Dream Master. Is this on Switch? I think it's on Switch, because they did release the first one again on Switch, so I think they do Switch and Steam. So I think they're sometimes on the Nintendo YouTube channel too. Like they get posted there. And I believe David Wise did the music for this. This is like, I'd like to do assisted and go further, but I'll choose Gimmick difficulty. It's like if you can make it to the top, you get to choose that difficulty. So the star is pretty tricky to, it's not tricky, but like it's a bit finicky. And also there's a lot of momentum in the original Gimmick. Like a game where, excuse me, you actually gain speed going down hills and stuff. You kind of have to be quick in your decisions. Kirby ate something funky, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's like if the Kirby star was a lot harder. That's a smart menu though. Like if you have to get up there to choose, you know what you're getting into. And you can only have one star at a time. Oh, that's nice. The butterfly's moving. Do I think this has been Game Maker? I think it's probably Unity. It could have been Game Maker. But the water, it seems a little bit 3D. So because of that, I assume they probably used Unity or their own engine. Let's see. It might have said that in the intro. Could be their own custom engine. Should be able to pop that balloon. Or is that a checkpoint? I can tell you the original Gimmick is much harder than this, even though I just died there. Oh, it's like an extra life, yeah. So now I can't go back from there. That's a clever checkpoint. I feel like that should lead me up to that. Up there. Is there some momentum that I'm missing? Oh no. I like how these are coming back. One game I was disappointed at that doesn't seem to be playable is Blaster Master 1. I was looking for that. Like there's Blaster Master 0 and stuff, but not 1. Okay. See, there's a lot of stuff like that, like going down the hill and you have to jump. You can't just wait there and check it out. Oh, this guy can really jump. The one-way paddles. He takes up so much room. Can I bounce this? Yeah, that's kind of neat. Oh. So that captures what I remember about playing Gimmick 1. There's a little bit more control and finesse to everything. That death animation, yeah. I'll have to keep a closer look. I've just been closing my eyes in shame. This is where in a Mario game it'd be wanting to scroll the camera right. No! I think I jumped on him. That's mean. For such a cute, happy character, it's a mean game. Okay. The fact that they can follow you over. Okay, this obviously, the star has to get in there. Is that an early lesson that a platform will move me out of the way? Oh, well these levels have some parts that need to be explored. Kind of like Yoshi's Island where you keep going around. Come on. I'll leave that for now. See, I closed my eyes again. I missed it. So I was hoping to play Switch on the train on the way back this week, but the train was so packed I couldn't get into my backpack. Downside of a Tokyo train at night. Oh, curious. How do I get up there? It'd be a nice touch to see a character holding and throwing the star. Yeah, he kind of just has that horn on top of his head. I think in the original, that's all, like the horn created the little star. Yeah, those are some aggressive Goombas. Oh, that's the momentum that I remember from Gimmick 1. Yeah, you're right. They polished a lot of things in this, so he could just create the star and hold on to it. Oh, so we'll see if I come back there, but it looks like that balloon isn't a one-time thing. It's just a regular checkpoint. It's not like some clever new take on it where you only get one chance. Oh, you have to jump around in a circle like a Mega Man falling block one. Well, not falling blocks. Those ones would just disappear. I thought there's no escape there. Okay, that's gonna be interesting. It's like Metroid Prime 4 with the psychic abilities. Pulling things in and out of sockets. Oh, thankfully they didn't ambush me this time. Oh, I can see later stages going faster and faster. I'll be back one moment, just gonna get a drink. I'm back. Let's try to finish off this level. So, Antonio says, I wonder if Samus will actually have a third eye because of her psychic powers. Yeah, her new helmet has something evoking that. Yes, I think you are exactly right there. That's probably what's going to happen. Oh, that's a neat melody in the menu. He's holding it with his eyes. What I didn't like with the trailer is how Samus was kind of the chosen one again, or was the chosen one. I think they were doing that. It's a little bit like that in Metroid Dread. She doesn't have to be a chosen one. She can be a bounty hunter just there. I think that's the thing I didn't like from the trailer too much. The enemies do remind me of the ones in Metroid Prime 2. So that has potential to be pretty cool. But I think I was mostly happy to see large environments in there. The tree in the middle, that's going to be... I wonder if that's going to be a hub or parts of it will get unlocked as it goes. Like, the tree could be where the final boss is. Now, the boss that was kind of a plant did look like another boss from Metroid Prime 1. Environments highlight for you. So I wonder if though if the bosses will have some callbacks to previous Metroid Prime bosses, or it's actually going to play differently. With the psychic powers though, it reminds me of what they might have been going for in Metroid Prime 3. With the different motion controls. It reminded me though, I never beat the remake of Samus Returns. And I don't have that on me right now, so... I could... Depending on when it comes out, like, it'll be interesting to see how much better it looks at all than Metroid Prime 1 in the remaster. It's one of those things, like, some people might complain about it, like, but you get more Metroid. You should just be happy with getting more Metroid on the way. Because there are huge droughts at times. Oh, almost got him. This is a long level. The second trailer I found, the opening door and directing Samus shot seemed a strange thing to highlight. Yeah, it's like the kids, is it for kids and they have to make that clear to them, like what Samus does. Really being a different team and living up. Hey, there's a hidden character up there. Sneeze averted. But being a different team, living up to the first game of a super popular series can't be an easy task. It's got to be very hard to do. Oh, there's a hidden pipe up top. I can't just get a free ride. What? I thought he was actually going to get me there. Oh, that's mean. Oh, not friendly. That's why that guy was watching earlier. I think there should be more Kirby enemies like this. Just being swarmed by them. Okay. Make me go back if I didn't hurt all of them. I don't know if I can make that one. You wouldn't want to replace the 2D and 3D Metroid by making an Overwatch Marvel's Rivals style game. That could, with Metroid IP, could take it to greater heights. They gave me the secret area, but oh, can I? Oh, you can ride the star, right? That was the trick from Gimmick. That's really hard. Yeah, I guess with that multiplayer game, it's it probably will take Mario Kart to figure it out. They did Animal Crossing, right? We got that multiplayer test recently. So this is interesting. They didn't teach me about this mechanic. Like, if you had no idea you could jump on the star, I think it'd be very hard to guess. I only found it by chance. I think I'm not gonna make it up there. I could be jumping for a very long time. But can I get back? Maybe not. Okay, I guess I will try. That one hopped back. This is where Gimmick gets tough. Oh, I can jump there. Oh, all the enemies are back. In the past, Metroid, like with Metroid Prime 2 and 3, I think they tried for some Halo-like cutscenes at the beginning. I think Metroid Dread would have pushed the most. And hello, Hayden. I don't know if you're up late or awake super early. It's been warmer weather recently, and cherry blossoms are coming. So even though it's a rainy day today, I hope it's super late. Yeah, I hope to go on a run after this and see if any are coming locally. Like I saw a few at night the other day in Tokyo. And they should be like blooming all over the place here very soon. But it's not humid yet, so even though it's getting warmer, it's not humid, so it's still fine going outside. I think apparently in May it'll start getting humid. Now, how are you doing over there? We were talking a bit about the Metroid Prime 4 trailer a bit. It's humid and warm there already. Well, I'm lucky then. Although in the summer when it gets over 100, we'll see. You stayed up too late editing night. So, yeah, I'm impressed you can function the next day. I find now any day I stay up a bit too late, it really makes me pay for it the next day, so I try to be careful with that. Because then I'm just wasting time trying to wake up. Is this the same level? I don't think so. No, that's good to hear you're working on your video still. Meanwhile, it's snowing in Montreal. Is it actually snowing over there, Antonio? Like today, I forgot, it actually had because the rain came in, it actually dropped back down a bit, but okay, so that was I'd say those were tadpoles at the end of this, so this is a new one. Yeah, last time it snows. That could happen sometimes in March in Vancouver. It could be like one super cold day. It hasn't been as windy, which is nice. No, but over here I got to, besides regular life stuff, I got to prepare a talk next month at one of the indie game meetups on Carpoon, so that'll be exciting. Hopefully have another milestone hit next week for Carpoon, but it's a tough one, so I don't know. Yeah, thank you. Well, I haven't given the talk yet, Antonio, but I think there's some concerns about. Okay, I feel like I did that. I feel like I did this part of the beginning of the level. So maybe it did point me to the next one. Yeah, but for that talk, I'll probably just record it separately. And after that, I'll post it on my channel. Thought Metroid 4 Prime 4 was long, slow, and a waste of time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did this level. We're gonna go hop back. Yeah, it's like a reminder it exists that's coming on Switch 1. Maybe they're just so busy with making Switch 2 trailers for other things, they had to gloss over it. Maybe they know all the older audience will go for it, so they're trying to get younger people who don't know about Metroid, who might have only had Metroid Dread, interested in Prime. Yeah, it was super simple. Like, I know, like, designing the game, you don't want to make it too tough, you want to build up things slowly, but the trailer could have been more exciting. Yeah, let's hope we're lucky and there's like a Switch 2 edition. And we'll see that later. And Tony says, I imagine the devs didn't like the trailer. Yeah. One thing to consider though is just imagine being at your job and it's like you have some big project you're finishing up. And you're scrambling for, it's really important, and then it's like, hey guys, and it's like, hey, by the way, we're also doing one more pretty big thing the week before. Let's get that done. That's kind of the impression I get for what PR people had to go through at Nintendo. It's like, we still have all these contract deals with third parties for Switch 1, and we have to get a presentation out before the end of the fiscal year. Yeah, marketing and development should be separate. I think a lot of times Nintendo's done their games before they get marketing. Probably with localization and stuff. It's at that stage. No, but it's like an explainer video, and it wasn't exciting. They kind of had a Metroid coming out of one thing, but they could have built on that more. This music sounds like David Wise music. You get the hints of Donkey Kong. Yeah. I just want the best for it, and I feel like it's being set up for fail. That is sad, right? Yeah, like maybe they announce a Switch 2. Like, what could they even do on Switch 2 that's different? You don't want them to spend more time on the game. Like, you don't want the devs to like work on a game for years, then have to like work on it more after. But maybe they need some sort of Switch 2 update for it. Ooh, this is gonna be... Ah! The psychic abilities kind of remind me a bit of Portal, when you're pulling the energy balls out. That's what it reminds me of now. Like, I was thinking Talos Principle, but I haven't really played that. So, yeah, a bit of Portal in it. Okay, Brennan thought I was being a hater, but I generally don't see the hullabaloo is for this one. Zelda and Metroid get epic trailers. I'll stop complaining now. We'll see. Mario, I'm sure it's gonna get some sort of explainer video. No, let's hope that the game itself is great, and it's just a bad trailer. Fingers crossed. I want Retro to like get back in the groove of making games, even though it's a completely different team at this point. Ah. Oh, I'll take this. Oh, it's a different star. Yeah, Mario Odyssey trailer, legendary, Breath of the Wild, Kirby Forgotten Land. Yeah, Kirby Forgotten Land was great. And the game certainly delivered. No doubt it's going to be good. Just displeased with the marketing. Yeah, that happens. They put all their energy into the Tomodachi Life trailer. Which, but we got a Rhythm Heaven too, at least. Although they're next year. I never actually played Tomodachi Life. While going through it, there is passing of gas in the final parts of that trailer. That trailer and Rhythm Heaven were excellent. Yeah, like I love the build up for Rhythm Heaven. It's like no need to rush it. Gets a slow start, but it's entertaining. Just something about the art works for Rhythm Heaven to do that. Okay, sounds like a lot of people that worked on Switch 1 aren't working at NOAs. There could be people getting their footing with directs. So Antonio, were you hearing that like it's marketing people doing the directs, or is it like a new team maybe also working on directs? Like I remember Nintendo of Europe kind of handling indies for a while, for instance. Kid and Krista are talking about it. Okay. Now, do you mean like a lot of people left Nintendo? And so that's why this is happening? Or just a different team and the people are still there but working on Switch 2? Excited for Carpoon on Switch 2. I was showing Carpoon at an event. One of the guys was a publisher, and I was just like happy to meet him because I listened to his podcast. And then he was like asking, like, "Is this on Switch?" I'm like, "No, it's on a Switch," and he took a photo. So I don't think that means it's gonna be published on Switch in any capacity or Switch 2, but I can dream. Another guy wanted Carpoon on mobile. It's like, yeah, I guess I'll consider it. It helps pay the bills. I added multiplayer, so it would never be on mobile. I wouldn't get the mobile questions anymore, but if that's how it works, I have to kind of keep open to it. NOA Communication and Sales Team. Okay. Well, thank you, Antonio, for the reminder. Yeah, there's so much in games to always know. Yeah, I've been trying not to read as much news to start the day and focus on projects. That way, hopefully I'll have more time to edit videos or, you know, actually just have Carcoon finished. There's also been a lot of thumbnails recently compared to the last few weeks, so that and the new logo were, that was one other big project to have done, which is nice. Whoa. Hayden, I sadly had to remove the suspenders. I put in an accessories prediction video. Okay, Antonio says, sounds like working at Nintendo is very demanding, so it's tough to work there for long. Speaking about anyway, yeah, that... I think any game's job is tough to be around for a long time. Probably at Nintendo, there are periods with lots of crunch and stuff, so I'm sure Kit and Krista have kind of some good insight on that. Any one in the games industry for a long time is must have a lot of passion and dedication for it. Ah, they're basically guaranteed. I forgot what I was talking about. But the oh yeah, suspenders. Yeah, the suspenders accessory are guaranteed, yeah. Oh, jeez. So far, Gimmick 2 is a lot easier than 1. So I don't know why people hated it. Okay, I gotta get a star in there. I feel like there could be a Gimmick basketball game. Bouncing the star into baskets. Getting smoked by the door. I will say I'm thinking about. I gotta just set a time for the Mario 3D stream at some point. But then probably do want to play Donkey Kong 94. I missed Donkey Kong 94 growing up because there wasn't the internet then. So I just thought it was a regular old Donkey Kong game if I did see it. Not some amazing sequel to Donkey Kong. Yeah, you only learned it was amazing a year ago. I learned it was amazing about 5 years ago, and I actually bought it on Game Boy. But I only played a bit. Then I had my typical hopping off a game. You gotta be green, Gimmick. I can't... Like, I can see green or blue. His hats. No cone! That's like a naked Gimmick. I feel like YouTubers are always searching for like hidden Nintendo gems though, so maybe Satellaview is like the last bastion of that. Now it's just Nintendo's pumping out so many games, it's just hard to keep up. Antonio and I were talking a bit about Xenoblade Chronicles X earlier. And like that's a very long game. Darn you, Octorock. Oh. It's gonna be it's gonna be a tricky section. This is still way easier than original Gimmick. I found out the other day that the Tokyo Indies I've been going to was kind of in the Branching Paths documentary on Steam, like it's an actual movie. And apparently Maupin used to go to it, but now he's a super indie and doesn't. Maupin being the creator of Downwell. This is where I hope I can get past this. I may end the stream for the day. I'll read that in a second, Antonio. Let's see. Downwell. Yeah, Downwell is super tough. Did you ever get far in that? I think you two have the skill level to do it. I think I got to like the second area. That was it. Nintendo. You still need to play the first Gimmick. Yeah, it's remastered now. It's going to be $1 billion by the time you get to it, as it's already like $1 million. So Nintendo Today app, they're showing concept art for Samus. We might get some interesting behind-the-scenes stuff. I would love that. I would love that sort of stuff. The stuff that should be in the museum. So I installed the Nintendo Today app. Had some trouble with the time zone, but yeah, I'm all for views like that. That'd be super cool. You can even have stuff from the old developers about games. There's a lot of potential. I just need to befriend someone with a large collection and borrow the games. Yeah, with me, I don't have all the boxes. That's the problem. I have the games. Maybe you can find the box separately. Gimmick is like the one I don't have. I bought just the cartridges so I could play them, and they looked cool being colored as Famicom ones. But the boxes would make some of them like almost twice as much. The N64 boxes are super cool, so I have been buying those. And the Analog 64 is delayed to July, so... Yeah, with Nintendo and the Nintendo Today app, like they have a chance to talk to so many of their old developers that are still there. I guess you have that risk, though, that some of them might not want to get criticized online, which is fair. Analog or delay, I don't believe you. Yeah. Getting the pre-orders early, basically. Like what many Kickstarters games probably had to do. Oh! There's got to be an easy way through this. Yeah, but I didn't do analog 64. I was like, I'll wait. See where I'm at that time. Yeah, no light just yet, Hayden. This is just still my room light. That light you recommended is gonna come, I think, a bit after April 10th. You have the Ultra 64 mod, so no need. Yeah. I guess the advantage of analog is that, yeah, I hope it works out too. I bought a stand for it instead of just clamping it to the desk. So maybe there'll be a bit of flexibility where I use it. But it was interesting to read about and like how close it has to be. I was looking at different videos. But yeah, it should be really good compared to the previous lights I had. I didn't. If I don't like it, let you know. Okay. I'll see how it works out. I didn't get the green screen right away because I figured the green screen would also require more lights. Like, I don't think a green screen will just work with only one light. And sadly, I don't have my RTX card right now to just use that kind of software green screen effect. Okay, there we go. Thank you to both of you for dropping by very late. I do hope to have more earlier streams in the future. I was just drawing Harpoon this morning, and I wanted to finish that goal for Screenshot Saturday, which I thought would be super easy to meet. And here I was scrambling at the last minute for it. Pretty much all goals take longer than I think. I think a lot of people say add 20% while budgeting time. Yeah, so the momentum in this is a bit less squirrely than Gimmick 1, but it's still there. And I have no idea how people ride the star. I'm gonna have to like watch a video on that. You should add 4. That's, to tell you the truth, like in Harpoon, for making a game, it's like a lot of it was 6 times as long as I thought it would take. So there's like a budgeting goal, like if you take, I think it was 1 day or 1 weekend to make your game, like it's probably gonna take 2 years to finish. For like your prototype. Oh, I'm glad you're drawing over there, Antonio. Yeah, I do have I Am Your Beast. I'll probably play next time. I wasn't sure if that probably works with controller. That's a game by Strange Scaffold, a team that's just like they're like, I thought Greg Labanoff was fast making games. They're making like several games a year. So I definitely should start paying more attention to them. No, Gimmick, I'm glad I picked up Gimmick 2 in sale. It's been pretty relaxing. I'll probably end after this level to go on a jog. Oh, that's interesting. You can't make a star while in the pipe. Passing out, yeah. Oh, yeah, well, thank you for dropping by. Get some sleep. You have a lot to do and a job. There we go. Okay, so you can get the star through the pipe that way. No, I'll be back in an earlier one sometime. But thank you. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the finished project later. despite taking 400% longer than you think. And Antonio, you remind me I have to do some more sketching too. After I do fun things like taxes. So definitely fun drawing more cartoon lately. It's the boss in Gimmick 1 that I got to remember recently. It's certainly pretty frantic with a lot of tricky jumps where you just fall down a pit. Not sure if I... Oh, I was saving that guy. It's kind of like a... at the end of Mario 3, a world in that when the king turns... Like from... When the king's happy at the end, basically. Through all those different animals. Okay, here's the weird grabbing again, Antonio. But, how... Did I put it here? Okay. I see. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Oh, okay. If I put it here, I'll spit up the star. Oh, and then I can jump on it. Okay. It's kind of teaching the jumping on stars mechanic. Which... I still have no idea how anyone would figure that out. These stages are really long. I'm glad they're broken up into parts. Oh, I'll check there. Oh, I'm gonna... Yeah, that's great work. I'll take a closer look after. Glad I don't have the time to jump there. Oh, I gotta move him now. I had the impression of the Tiki tribe from Donkey Kong there for a moment. Oh! Okay, well, I think that's a good point to start for today. I'll probably play this level later on. But no, thank you so much for dropping by, and I hope everyone has a great week. I'll probably do a Carpoon dev stream again next time, but there are a few more indie gems, so I did want to catch up on some of them. Like, I probably will consider picking up a few more, like yet another killing game, which someone I knew worked on, which is like Danganronpa. But no, everyone, hope you have a great week, and good luck with all your goals. Till next time, goodbye. I need an end screen at some point. Thank you, Antonio. Oh, and Cuphead 2. Cuphead 2, I don't know. I don't want to comment on it because I have a friend at that company, so I don't want to speculate. And no, thank you. Nice job. I hope it's not too rainy. Goodbye.